Good morning or good afternoon. Thank you for joining me again for another class. I'm very pleased to have you. I still haven't received a tripod, so this class is also going to be floor-based, but that doesn't mean it's without benefits, so we're still going to get a good practice. And today I would like to focus on some beautiful hip openers. You're really going to feel, well, hopefully you're going to feel it in this area, which means we will be doing some positions on our knees. So if you need to grab a blanket or something soft just to prop underneath your knee, please do so. Otherwise, we're going to start again in a cross-legged seated position. Have your hands on your knees, your spine nice and tall, really lifting up through the crown of the head. And you can close your eyes. And then we're going to take a deep breath into the belly. And then sighing out through the mouth. Taking another deep breath in. And sighing out through the mouth. Good. And just taking a few moments now to check in with your body this morning. Could be physically, but it could also be emotionally or mentally. Just bringing some gentle awareness to how you're feeling. You want to acknowledge it, but not hold any judgment. Try not to dwell on it. It's just a gentle awareness. And then you can try to let that go by focusing on the body itself, noticing where your ankles and your feet and your sitting bones are connected to the ground. Noticing how that feels. Watching your natural breath as it flows in and out of the body. And we're going to start with some gentle neck exercises, and you can keep your eyes closed if you wish. And we're going to inhale, bring the head up towards the ceiling. And then on the exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale, head up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale the head back to center. Then on the exhale, we're going to turn the head towards the left. And inhale over to the right shoulder. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale back to center. Good. If you want, you can softly open your eyes now. We're going to take our left hand, place it on our right knee, and the other hand just bring it behind you. We're going to come into a gentle twist, looking over the right shoulder. Keeping the spine nice and tall. And gently release, swapping the hands, the right hand on the left knee, looking over the shoulder. And swapping again. Maybe seeing if you can go a little bit deeper on this side now. Swapping again. Good, coming back to center. We come onto our hands and knees. We'll do a couple rounds of cat-cow to warm up our spine. So having your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, your fingers are spread out nice and wide. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, look up. And exhale, release the head, arch the spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale back to center. We're going to prepare for downward facing dog. So you're going to tuck the toes under, and you might actually want to walk the hands forward slightly so that they're not so close to the body, but it's really important to keep your fingers spread nice and wide. And then we're going to start by lifting up the hips first, keeping a deep bend in the knees as you push up towards the ceiling. Good, and then once you're here, you can start to walk the feet out by bending one knee at a time. Really just bending into the hips, into the knees, really feeling that stretch as you warm up the backs of the legs. Keeping the belly engaged, so bringing that belly in towards the spine. Good, and then we're going to come to stillness. You're going to inhale the right leg up towards the ceiling. Then you're going to bend the knee and look underneath your left armpit. So that foot can be a little bit floppy here. And then inhale, the leg backs up again. And as you exhale, you're going to step forward between your hands to the front of your mat. You're going to drop the back knee down, flatten the toes. And on an inhale, you're going to bring both hands up into prayer position. Exhale as you sink forward to the front of the mat. Good. So you should be feeling already beautiful stretch in your hips. This is a good point now that if you had a blanket or something for under your knee, just please place it under because we'll be here for a little while. Good, on your next inhale, we're going to open the arms out to the left, looking over your left hand. Exhale, bring the hands back up. Inhale, open out. Exhale, bring the hands back up again. Beautiful. And then we're going to float the hands all the way down. From here, we're going to walk the foot out. We're going to prepare for lizard pose. So walking the foot out to the side of the mat. And you can keep your knee on the ground, or you can actually lift the knee up. This might feel more comfortable for you. And then you can stay here just on your hands, or you can take it a bit deeper by lowering one elbow down. So starting with the left elbow, and then bringing down the right elbow. So coming down into your forearms, and you can stay here, or you can take a gentle rock. This might feel good. Or you can stay still. We're just going to breathe here. So remembering we're breathing from the belly. If at any point any of this gets too much, you can lower the knee down, or you can come back up to the hands. Whatever feels good for you. You can close your eyes and just watch the breath. What you want is to feel a bit of discomfort as the body works to open up. What you don't want to feel is any pain. So if you do feel any pain, maybe in your knees or your hips, then please gently come out of the pose. Otherwise, if you're on your forearms, just coming back up onto your hands now, we're going to drop the back knee down, and then we're going to walk that right foot back in, and then we're going to tuck the back toes under. We're going to walk back into a half split. So walking the fingers back, You're coming up into the heel of the front foot, so the toes are pointing towards you. And then you can stay here, or you can walk the hands forward slightly. Maybe you're bringing your head down towards your knee. Keeping the belly engaged. Beautiful. Then we're going to come back out of that, walking the hands forward again. You're going to lift up the back leg, and we're going to step straight back into downward facing dog. From here you can walk the feet out again by really bending deep into the knees. Good. So we'll do the other side now. You're going to inhale the left leg up towards the ceiling, and then take a bend in the knee, hitting the plant. Looking underneath your right armpit, keeping that foot floppy. And then inhale, extending that leg up. And as you exhale, stepping forward to the front of the mat. You can drop the back knee down, flatten the toes. Inhale, bringing both arms up into prayer. Exhale as you sink forward into the hips. Beautiful. On the next inhale, we're going to open out to the right. Exhale, bring the hands back up. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale. And then floating the hands down to the ground. Walking the left foot out now to the edge of the mat. And again, finding the posture that worked well for you. So either lifting the back foot up and just staying here with your arms up, or having the knee down. Remembering just to adjust the blanket if you had it under your other knee. And then lowering this time your right elbow down if you want to come onto your forearms, and then your left elbow. And close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Remember, you can adjust yourself at any point, whether it's coming up onto your knee or back down onto your knee, maybe rocking slightly. Beautiful, just a couple more breaths here. Beautiful, we can release the knee down if you had it up. Coming back up onto your hands if you were on your forearms. We're going to walk the left foot back into the middle. And then we're going to start to sit back on our heel, keeping the back toe tucked under. Good, making sure the front toes are pointing towards you. Engage your stomach here as you fold forward slightly just by walking onto the fingertips. Beautiful, we're going to walk forward again, and then just bring that front leg back onto all fours. We're going to come into child's pose to bring the knees out as wide as your mat, sitting back on your heels, walking the hands forward slightly and bringing your forehead down to the ground. Just taking a moment here. We'll take a deep breath into our bellies, sighing out through the mouth. Just relax. Good. If you want, you can gently roll your head from side to side, just massaging along the forehead. onto all fours. We're going to make our way into a seated position once more, but this time we're going to bring our feet together into cobbler pose. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. And if you did, I think my first class, you would have seen this as well. So you're just bringing your hands around the toes, or you can take your 2 fingers and wrap them around the big toes, making sure you have a nice and tall spine when you're here. Just finding kind of with the hands, whatever position is comfortable for you, and that can make a big difference. And then you're just letting gravity do its work. So the knees are just falling to the side as they would like to, not forcing them down, you're not forcing them up. You can close your eyes here. Take a deep breath into the belly, sighing out through the mouth. Just letting the body relax as we rest here. Just a couple more breaths. And you can gently release the hands, take hold of the sides of the knees, bring the legs in, maybe just shake them out slightly if you want. Otherwise we're going to go straight back into a cross-legged position. We're just going to seal our practice this morning, so bring your hands to heart center, close your eyes for a moment. Take a moment to thank yourself for practicing. It's been really lovely to have you again. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.